Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yakuza 5. We are Akiyama now. No more Haruka. We have no idea if Haruka is going to be the best idol. I need to actually change my title of my stream. Because we are no longer Haruka. There you go. That's good enough, I think. You know, I appreciate the shout out for all the peeps on YouTube. But yeah, let's see why Akiyama is in Sotenbori, apart from, you know, setting up a Sky Finance, which is not done. But the whole thing here is labeled as Akiyama and Haruka, so I am curious about, God, his Akiyama's gait as he runs is crazy. Yeah, I didn't think so. We just got Akiyama, I didn't think there was going to be anything here. And now we get to see why Akiyama's here. Why he hasn't really set up a Sky Finance. Like, he's got the office, he's got stuff there, but is really dragging his feet. Oh yeah, random fights. You remember these? God, I want to get that guard break already. Hey look, I'm gonna get the guard break right now. Not having guard break sucks. Taunt's alright. And we'll increase the health gauge. Alright, cool. Now I can break guards. Oh, the other one pieced out. Guy pissed his pants. Oh hey, I can go into cabaret clubs now. Because I'm not Haruka anymore. Fuck that one up. I fucked up a quick time event. Damn, dude. Damn! That whip kick. No, I don't. The only times only trading stocks I do is retirement, like 401k stuff. And then I've been dabbling a little bit in Bitcoin, which is similar, but way more volatile. It's just one of those things that I don't understand entirely.
遺書が残ってました。すぐ返してもらえるようですけど、一応今警察で筆跡を鑑定中です。ただ僕が見た分には社長の字に間違いありません。それもあってか警察でもほぼ自殺と見てるようです。
そうか。一生ね。
刑事さんが言うには、最近中小の経営者の自殺は多いみたいで、よくあるケースやと。
確かによく聞く話ではあるな。一般的には。
ええ。
Yeah, you'll have to ask him again because I couldn't tell you.
文面はすごい短いもんでした。こう書いてあったんです。もう疲れました。ごめんなさいって。
もう疲れました。ごめんなさい。パクさんらしくないな。
Nope,
同
doesn't.
感です。
彼女に何があった？
正直言うて、ようわかりません。
It was the
仕
other
事面
dance
で敵は
instructor.
多かったですけど、僕が見る限り自殺するような状況はありませんでした。ただ、一つ気になることがあって、その件で秋山さんに相談したかったんです。
というと？
社長が秋山さんからお借りしてた金のことです。さっき確かめたんですけど、入れてあったはずの金庫からなくなってたんです。
盗まれたってこと？つまりパクさんはその金を取ってったやつに殺された？
いや、そうとは限りません。社長がいつの間にかどこかへ移動させてたっていう可能性もありますし、社長が管理してた帳簿が見つかったらなんかわかるのかもしれませんけど、それもまだ見つかってなくて。ただ、盗まれた可能性もあるっていうことは秋山さんにお伝えしときたかったんです。もしそうやったら正直なところ返済の見込みが立ちません。
まさか堀江ちゃんに払えなんて言わないよ。俺はダイナチアじゃなくてパクさんに金貸したんだからさ。
それは分かってるんですけど、あんな大金となったらやっぱり気になってしもて。
しかしこんなことになって、これからこの事務所どうすんの？
分かりません。この事務所はずっと社長のワンマンでしたから、僕らだけじゃどうにも。ただ、社長がずっと力を入れてきた新人がもうデビュー寸前なんです。
新人か。
社長が沖縄
I
にまで足
forget
運んで
if
スカウトした逸材で
I
す。
think Akiyama has met
社
Haruka.
長、相当力入れて育ててたんですけど、今事務所閉めたらこれまでの苦労が水の泡に。社長はそんなことを望んでないように思うんです。
堀江ちゃん、その口ぶりじゃあんたパクさんが自殺だとは思ってないね。
当たり前ですよ。そんな玉やなかったでしょう、うちの社長は。
ああ、まったくだ。
秋山さんの方はこれからどないするんです？
少し独自に調べてみるよ。こう見えても俺も金貸しだ。貸した金はきちんと回収したい。もし誰かさんがパク社長を殺してその金を奪ったってんなら、そいつからちゃんと返してもらうまでだ。それに今の話じゃ警察も当てにならなそうだしな。パクさんがなぜ死んだのか突き止めるためには俺が動くしか道はなさそうだ。
秋山さん、
最後にパクさんに会ったのは？
さっき話に出たうちの新人です。今4階のレッスンスタ
Yeah,
ジ
the
オ
last
にいます
person
か
to see
ら。
her alive
ご案内
was
します。
Haruka.
いや、大丈夫だよ。
It's the last known person. Obviously, the possible person who killed her would have been. Oh, all right. Would have been the last person to see her, but. Let's see if there was anything hidden. Yeah, the taxi driver? Maybe. Oh, right. Actually, now that you're bringing that up,
失礼。
it would have been the
ちょっ
taxi
といいか
driver.
な。ゆうべパク社長と最後に会ったのが君だって聞いてね。少し話をさせてもらいたいんだけど。まあこんな時に話する気にはならないと思うんだけどさ。君は
Yep, they did
はるか
meet.
さんか？桐生さんところ。
秋山さん。
Yay!
君なのか。パク社長が売り出そうとしてた新人っていうの
How
は。
did you not know that?
そういやさっき堀江ちゃんが沖縄がどうこう言ってたけど、こんな偶然もあるんだな。
秋山さんの方こそどうしてここに？
実は俺、パクさんに金貸してたんだよ。
社長が秋山さんに？
ああ、彼女関西の金貸し連中には融資をみんな断られちゃったみたいでね。そんな時、カムロ町になら無担保無制限で金を貸してくれるところがあるらしいって噂聞いて、彼女はすぐ東京へ飛んだ。それがスカイファイナンス、つまり俺の会社だったってわけだ。1年ちょっと前の話だったかな。
社長、そんなにお金に困ってたんですか？
ああ、いやそうじゃなくて、そのなんていうか、別にパクさんが食うに困ってたとかそういうんじゃなくて、額が額だったからちょっとね。
いくらだったんですか？
その3億円。
Oof.
3億ってそんなに？
そう。ところが今その金がどこかに消えちまったらしくてね。今まさにそれを調べようとしてたところさ。
Time to do some real estate with Kiryu.
それじゃまさか
Or find a...
そのお金がなくなったことで自殺を？
可能性としてはある。ただ俺に言わせればそれはありえないな。
どうしてですか？
俺はさ、自分のポリシーとして金を貸す前に相手がどういう人間か見極めるためにいろんな無理難題をふっかけてテストをするんだよ。いわゆる俺流の厳正な審査ってやつ。
Also, look at his
そのテス
watch.
トをクリアできなかった人間には絶対に金を貸さない。蒼天堀からわざわざカムロ町まで来たパクさんは俺の出した無理難題を見事に乗り越えた。俺のとこに金を借りに来る客はその大半がその場しのぎの金欲しさにやってくる。だから金のために土下座はできても命を張ることはできない。まあ
Was she the one that we actually put through
彼
the
女は必死だった。
the cabaret club?
自分の
from
夢を
four?
つかむために
I
必死に
forget.
だってかじりつく勢いだった。
No, because she was looking for 100 mil, if I recall.
夢さ。彼女は金を借りに来たんじゃない。夢を買うために金を手に入れようとしてたんだ。
It might be that he used that same test for
俺の持
her.
ってる金はそういう人間に使われてこそ
Yeah, it's a different
初め
person.
て生きるって俺は思ってる。
It's a lot of
そ
lore
のため
to
に
remember in
空から
7
降ってきたんじゃない
games.
かってね。
空？
ああ、ごめん。今の話は余計だったな。
Yeah, that was the
とにかく
main
パク社
girl
長
that
に
we
は
were
夢があった。そして
that the storyline
どん
was
な
around
屈辱を受
in
けても諦めない
four.
強い意志でずっとその夢を持ち続けていた。だから俺は思うんだ。パク・ミレイという女は自分から死ぬような人間じゃない。
はい。
だからというわけじゃないんだが、はるかちゃん、辛いとは思うが協力してほしい。君は昨日パクさんに会った最後の人間だ。何か
What
気づ
about
い
the
た
taxi
ことがあったら
driver, like
何でも
Puff brought up?
いい。教えてくれないか。
Taxi driver was Kiryu.
秋山さん。
Holy shit! Oh god! Oh god! Griffey! Griffey! How is it going, everybody? Oh my god! Oh my alerts are already broken. Oh no. Thanks for the follow, everyone. How's it going all? Griffey, what were you doing? What were you playing? What were you streaming? Huh? It's a ban already. No, don't do that. No. We're in a very heartfelt cutscene with our boy Akiyama and our not daughter Haruka. Trying to figure out why Haruka's mentor, I guess. Oh, drawing. Awesome. Supposedly committed suicide. Yeah, we're in a weirdly heavy part of the game, so just don't do that. That is a weird thing to do in this part of the scene. But also Haruka's 16. Don't grab Akiyama's dick and twist it. That's weird. Yeah, thanks for the raid. And also, like I said, thank you for everyone for the follows. That very quickly broke some alerts. So that's fun. Yeah, we're gonna continue the cutscene because we need to get through it.
You just made the list!
Okay. Artie, Giraffe, Quacker, and Alex. Now that everything's kind of like chilled out a little bit, thank you all for the follows.
誰かに殺されたんです。そうとしか思いません。
I don't know if murder does make sense, but
だから私も一緒に連れてってください。
え？
お願いします、秋山さん。私も一緒に。社長に何があったのか、私も確かめたいんです。お願いします。
参ったな。
we still need Haruka to be an idol.
一応聞くけど、
Fucking
ダメだって言った
BBQ.
ら素直に言うこと聞く？
No. Are you kidding me? It's Haruka.
よね。
Haruka don't give a shit.
君なんて言ったってあの桐生さんと一緒に生きてきた女の子だもんね。
はい。
Also, I'm not Kiryu's daughter. That's weird. Achievement.
さてと、まずはそうだな。他殺を証明するってことになると。
That barbecue does sound really good. How dare you all suggest that?
はるかちゃんにはショック大きいかもしれないけど。
大丈夫です。
OK。その意気だ。で、
The roof? Akiyama?
屋上です。このビルの5階。
なるほど。
Where would she have jumped? I don't know, the roof? Hey, you know what? I appreciate the raid regardless, and it's good seeing you in the chat once again. So, yeah, thank you for the raid. Thank you for stopping by. You do whatever you need to do, and hopefully I'll see you again. Let's go, Haruka. Let's save the day. Ooh, some toasty buns. Okay, cool. I'm on the roof. Yep. Oh!
失礼。
Hello.
東京のカムロ町でスカイファイナンスってお店をしてる秋山さんという方です。堀江さんが社長の件でお呼びしたって。あ、そう。秋山さん、こちら山浦さん。事務所の社員で私のボイストレーナーもやってくださってます。
It's true, he does pay biddies.
どうも。それよりはるか、あんたボイストレーニングしたかったらスタジオ来いや。
What? Why are we going to voice lessons?
なんかやってへんと気が紛れへんからね。
I guess.
ほならな。
Da 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 da.
さてと、ここが現場ってわけか。
Okay. How far down is it?
ここから飛び降りるって。
I'm hoping I could actually ask all of the questions. 5 stories? I mean, we're on the... Yeah, this would be the 5th story, so...
この高さだと下手すると助かっちゃうな。
Ooh, that's a
うまく地面に頭が落ちればいいけど。
dark thing to
足から
say.
着地したら複雑骨折程度で済むこともありそうだし。それにこんな繁華街の中じゃ何より人様に迷惑をかける心配もある。普通飛び降り系の自殺する人って
The fact that he has to look at that and go,
そうかもしれません。
jumping from here does not automatically mean you're dead.
自殺するんだったらもっと高くて人思いにしてるところがいいな。
Oh, I'm uncomfortable with this. Oh.
飛び降りたとされる場所はどこかな。
Maybe where the blood spot is.
社長はこの場所から飛び降りたんだそうです。
なるほど。
Yeah, it's really fucking dark.
そういえば やっぱり靴は揃
We
えておい
just
てもらうな
changed characters as Haruka found
マニュアル通り
her
自
mentor
殺のお手本といった感じ
supposedly
が
committing suicide.
そういうところも
And then
たくさん
all of a sudden
らし
now
く
we're
な
Akiyama.
なんだ
Sure.
か誰かが自殺を演出しているようにしか思えない。
そうですね。
What time?
はるかちゃん、パク社長が飛び降りた時間って？
今朝6時頃、近所で何かが落ちたようなドンって大
Oh,
きな
that's
音が
even
聞こえたそう
weirder.
です。
Oh, people heard the impact. I'm uncomfortable with everything about this.
もういいんですか、秋山さん。
ああ。ただ、自殺が偽装されたって証拠は見当たらないな。一旦下に戻ろうか。
はい。
Like it's shit like this. So, real talk. I did,
堀江ちゃん、
and I have, and I still
突然だ
have,
けど、
been
は
like
るかちゃんも俺と一緒に動くことになった。
kicking around the idea of being a
パク社長が
firefighter.
本当に自殺だったかどう
But
か。
like shit like this is what will keep me away from
なん
doing
で
it.
はるかちゃんも一緒に
Like I don't know how my brain would
以前から
handle
の
it.
顔見知りなんだ。まさかパクさんのところにいるとは思わなかったから会ってびっくりしたよ。
そうやったんですか。
Like I'm uncomfortable about it in a
こんなことになって
video
しまいました
game.
し
How am I going to be able to handle actually coming across a scene in real life
プリ
like
ンセ
this?
スリーグ？
ああ、今大阪のテレビ局でやってる対戦型のオーディション番組です。
Yeah, can we like
トーナメン
get
トを勝ち
Haruka
抜
to
いて
be
優勝
the
した
number
アイ
one
ドル
idol
に
now,
は
please?
大手レコード会
They
社から
finished
の
that
メジャーデビュ
storyline?
ーが約束されるっていう企画番組なんですけど、彼女その
Like we
決
just
勝
learned a
戦
new
を戦って
song.
る最中なんです。
決勝？え、それってすごくない？
すごいですよ。すごいに決まってるやない
Hell
です
yeah,
か。
Hori.
社長
Be a
は
bro.
何としてもその番組ではるかちゃんを優勝させて東京でメジャーデビューコンサートを開くつもりで動いてきた
Laser
んです。
beam, thank you for that follow.
優勝するかどうかもわからないのに？
ええ、それほど社長ははるかちゃんにかけていたいうことです。そやけど社長が亡くなってしもた今番組に出るのも
That's bullshit.
思いますし、
No.
しばらくははるかちゃんも
No.
番組とかへの出
Haruka,
演を
if she's up for
控え
it,
るかもしれません。
should continue
ダメ
to
だ。
do this.
それは続けよう。なんとしても。
なんでですか？
それがパクさんの夢だからさ。はるかちゃん、さっきパクさんが俺のところに金を借りに来た話したよね。
はい。
パクさんが俺から借りた3億。実はあの金は東京でのライブイベントのための制作費だったんだよ。
それほんまですか？
Yeah, I asked.
ああ、とはいえ3億ほどの金だ。全部がライブのためってわけじゃなくて、東京での活動資金なんかも含まれているんだろうが、とにかく少なくともパクさんははるかちゃんが勝つと信じて俺のところに金を借りに来たってことだ。
そうやけど確か社長が秋山さんから金を借りたのって
1年半前だ。
つまりそれって
そう。パクさんは決めていたのさ。はるかちゃんに会った瞬間にな。
Weird.
どんなことがあろうとも、はるかちゃんに東京でライブを
I
させ
feel
るって。
uncomfortable about that.
まさか3億が君のためだったとは。
社長がそんなこと考えてた
I am
なんて。
uncomfortable with this whole
だからこの夢は簡単に
part
諦め
in
ちゃならない。
or
誰かがパクさんの夢を捨ててやらなき
storyline.
ゃ
It's weird.
パクさんも報われない。そういうことだ。はるかちゃん、君のパクさんへの気持ちはわかる。だから
I
一緒
will
にパクさん
be
の死を追
your
う
new
のをやめ
mentor.
ようというつもりはない。だからこそ
やります。両方とも。社長との夢も社長の死の真相も私にはどっちも大事なことだから。
I will teach you to
Oh.
dance.
さすがパクさんと桐生さんが見込んだだけはある。そうこなきゃ。よし、それじゃあ堀江ちゃん、君はちゃんと彼女がそのプリンセスうんたらつのに出られるようマネジメントしてあげて。
はい。そうやけどお金がなくなった今となっては。
だからその3億を取り返して夢を叶えるんだよ。それがパ
Mm,
クさんの
that's
死
why we
を
have a
調べる
split
意味だ
chapter.
秋山さん、 わかりました。
でも社長の死を調べるって一体どうすればいいんですか？
やはり決め手は遺書だな。
遺書？
自殺でなければ犯人が偽装したってことになる。堀江ちゃんは社長の字だろうと言ってたけどね。
私も見ましたけど。
It was written right-handed, not left-handed,
そう
I
いえば
bet.
社長、
Yep.
少し前に手を怪我したんです。
Wasn't this like a
右手を。
weird,
でももともと左利きだったから不便は
like
ないって。
cheesy
左手で字を書いてました。
mystery
なるほど。
where like that was the
遺書も左手で
how it
書
was
いたはずだ。
figured out was
本
that
当に彼女自身が遺書を書いたのな
it。was written with the wrong hand.
だがもし今回の遺書が右手の筆跡で書かれたものだとしたら、誰かが遺書を偽造したってことになる。つまりパクさんの自殺は偽装されたものってことだ。彼女を殺した犯人によって。
はい。
実際に遺書を見て確かめよう。確か遺書は筆跡鑑定が終わったら返してもらえるんだよね。
ええ、そんなに時間はかからんって言うてましたけど。
よし、それじゃあそれまでは一旦待つとするか。俺も自分の会社のこと少しはやらなきゃいけないし、はるかちゃんもやりたいことがあったら今のうちにやっといた方がいい。
いえ、私はここでずっと待ってます。こんな大
How
事な
dare
時
you,
に
Haruka?
他のことをしている暇
We
なん
can
て。
make you an idol.
今だからこそだよ。
え？
君はまだプリンセスリーグの決勝戦もあるんだろ。暇が本当になくなるのはこれからだよ。だから時間に自由の利く今のうちにやれることはやっておいた方がいい。
そうですね。わかりました。
それで警察から連絡あったら僕から連絡するから息抜きしといて。
はい。
Now are we Haruka? Was that the whole point of that cut, or one of the points of that cutscene?
ああ、今後のためにアドレス交換いい？
はい、もちろんです。
アイドルとアドレス交換なんてなかなか貴重な体験だね。
Oh, okay, Akiyama.
それじゃあ俺は自分の
Let's
店
slow
に
your
戻
roll.
ってるから。
はい、わかりました。
Well, I can't just wait around here, so I'll go down to the police station. Maybe that'll speed up us getting the evidence back. Probably be back this evening at earliest. You could use the time to do whatever you need. All right, thank you. No need to thank me. This is for Dynacheer's future. Already said we'll be back this evening. Maybe I should go home and try and get some rest. I can change characters now. Past time until evening. All right. What do we have for the schedule? Oh, fuck. Alright, alright. Okay, concert's good. Another concert, great, awesome. And that's a concert, great. Dance with an idol, okay, cool, 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 cool. These are all the songs. I was very nervous that all of a sudden I was going to start getting handshake events again. But we're going to do some more music stuff. Hello, Haruka-san. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for having me. A lot of guests. Ready when you are. Okay. No. Yes, here we go. New song. Oops, mistimed that one. Wow, already S rank. All right, recovered. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Time to have this song stuck in my head for like the next 3 weeks. Cool. Yep. Cool. Did it. I am the best. Oh, more fan letters. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Captain's light. Awesome. Great, 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 great. Yep, cool. Cool, cool, cool.
うまくいったよね。
Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Next job. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this song probably like 5 or 6 more times. Just the way that this is looking. But it's a new song. We haven't played it. Really? Hey. Hi, thanks. Nope, don't need to do it. Done this already. It's a good song. I actually like this one a lot. Oh. I don't think it's the X. I feel like that is a possibly a red herring because that was what was discussed earlier.
うまくいったよね。
That said, I don't know. I'm trying to think of anyone who was introduced. It was Kiryu. You know what? It was Kiryu to get Haruka back. That makes logical sense. Time to do another one.
Hi.
Time to forget everything happened. That was a different outfit. It looks at the numbers up top again. I'm fucking up my combo so bad. Can I restart? Can I restart? Oh, I can't restart. That is not an outfit for a 16-year-old. I fucked it up. Can I do that again? Can I please do it again? I'm feeling into it. Yeah, so that was not good for me. It's fine. It's fine. We have 15,000 fans. We're fine. Okay. Hello again. Nope. Did it already, got the combo. Oh, I got a good in there somewhere. That's why I'm one, like the max combo, I didn't miss one. Max combo is 180 and only, I have 179 greats. Almost perfect. Cool, thanks. Yep, awesome. Great. What'd you give me? Tough to Z.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm max fans, max agency. Like, I really don't need to be doing this anymore. But I'm going to because admittedly they're kind of fun. Like, I like playing the songs. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-boo. Who does not think you invited me or waiting for you?
Hi.
That's event. I'll figure it out. I don't think it's a new mechanic. If it's a dance one, it's probably gonna be the dance battle mechanic. It is. But it's probably gonna be the solo one. Yep. It's so much slower than the other song. That changed. So that's a harder version of, I guess, the last song that I played. Cool. I think I did, I think that was perfect. I didn't actually see what it was.
うまくいったよね。
Ba-da-da-da. Oh, it was green tea. Thanks. Also, why is this part of my inventory? I wonder if I have to do all the different songs. If that's what this part of the schedule is all about. Yeah, most of these are going to be like, because you do them so often, they're pretty much the same in terms of dialogue.
よろしくお願いします。
All right, all right. Yatta. Yeah, I think it was perfect. I don't know. Toughness Z.
うまくいったよね。
This is like not doing anything to the singing performance, and I think everything else is basically maxed out. All right, we've done everything for Haruka in here. Let's see if there's anything out in the world. You know, give me a minute or two. I need to be right back. All right. Nothing for her. This isn't considered a hideout, so I don't think this is, yeah. This isn't considered a hideout, so I was actually really hoping that I was going to be able to do her song. The Yaz. Alright, let's swap over to Akiyama, I guess? See if he's got anything to do, if that's how this works. See if he's got anything to do before I actually, like, call it a night. Unless calling it a night is the switch. Yep. Now we can see if he's got anything going on. Interesting. He doesn't. Okay. Just for the sake of checking something out. There's no cab. Alright. There's no cab on the south side of Sotenbori, period. Just south of the river, yes, but not, like, south. Hey. Don't call me a shithead. I wonder if we have a shared items now between Haruka and Akiyama. I'll fight. Like I said, I've gone so long without fighting people that I'm just fine with fighting people now. At least for a little bit. Kicky boy. Don't fight me, don't fight me, don't fight me. I want to sing. I want to see what Akiyama has for songs. Hey, 50,000 yen? Alright. Bum bum. Okay, you sing Bakamatai. Da 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 da. Missed that entirely. It's weird being on a different side of this song and at Haruka's.
kai, kai, kai! Oi, 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 oi! Shoo! Shoo! Yeah! Yeah! Shoo! Shoo! Akiramezu!
Miss. God, Akiyama.
Yeah! Kai, 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 kai! Shoo! Yeah! Go, 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 go! Push! Go! La, ja! La, 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 la.
Fucking weird animation. Like his arm is just so robotic.
3, 2, 1, go!
What a weird song. Just all of a sudden you see him do this. It's like, all right, dude. All right. 920, not great, but fine. All right. Let's be sad. I sing for you.
バカみたい子供なのね夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せたI love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたの
ダメだね。
ダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたい
Same Akiyama, I'm a sad boy too. Oh, how dare you, Hippo. Alright, we're good. Nah, that's alright.
いや結構だ
Are you ready? Go.
ありがとうございました。
Alright, let's bring you back home, I guess. Dodged. Don't like that sound. That's a really bad gravel sound. Yeah. Might as well just go up this way. It's like almost no point in having the taxi up here and the taxi down there. And then the same on the opposite side. No, I don't want takoyaki. Skoi finance. All right. I'll swap over to Haruka. And then we'll just hit the, go to bed. Sleep until evening. Evening already.
Moshi?
秋山さんですか？沢村です。
いや、何かあったの？
そろそろ堀江さんが警察から戻ってくる頃だと思うんですけど。
He did too. I will be sad about Hori dying if that's the case.
何か問題
Because Hori's been a bro.
それがわからなくて、だからダイナチャへ様子を見に行こうと思うんです。
それ、俺も行こう。
よかった。実は一人だと心細くて。じゃあダイナチャーの入り口で待ち合わせでいいですか？
OK。問題ないよ。
じゃあまた後で失礼します。
Okay. Okay, we are forced to be Akiyama. Alright. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I like Akiyama. Out of all the characters, I guess all the side characters, because like it's really hard to not really like Akiyama, or not like Kiryu or Majima. Oh! Okay, so that's a... revelation. But I really... like, Akiyama's awesome. I love Akiyama. Like, his personality is great. His design's awesome. Like, the red suit jacket with the all black underneath. I like. Someone wants to fight me. Oh, that guy. I didn't think so. We're checking though. Step up to adult. Okay, that's a cry. Step up to adulthood. Hi. Oh, this is a brutal one. And then the spinning back kick, and then the whip down. God. Weapon skill? I just kicked the thing. Oh, I guess he's still on the ground. Weapon skill. I kicked a sign into a guy. Oh, stamina royale. Awesome. Thanks, man. Is that shakedown? Is that a shakedown? Because it's sure not Gary Buster Holmes. You alright, pal? Oh, this is the guy who trained him in 4. How does he know my name? Looks like I've been volunteered to take care of this guy. Except by trying to get some food in him. Yep. I feel like a new man. For a minute there, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. Can't help but feel like I'm being taken for a ride here. How much can you eat anyway? Well, I definitely appreciate it. And hey, what's a little food between old friends, right? Yeah, sure. Now I just have one tiny little question. Question? Wonderful, lay it on me. Who the fuck are you? You and your corny jokes. You couldn't make a hyena laugh. Well, I made you laugh, didn't I? But seriously, who are you? Are you serious? You really don't know who I am? I'm serious, I don't know who you are. All joking aside? All joking aside. Can't believe this, you're actually serious. Telling me you don't remember your senior officer? The man who taught you how to survive on the battlefield? Battlefield? What about? Wait a sec. The over-the-top commando shtick? Your Saigo-san, the one I met in Kamurocho. Oh, of all the ungrateful. Finally remembered, did you? Ungrateful? Me? Well, I do recall that you taught me some pretty useful stuff back there in Kamurocho, like shooting me. But I also remember that I forgave all of your bills for my hostess club. So who's forgetful now? Anyway, it's been a while. Akiyama-kun, how you been faring? Oh, changing the subject, huh? I've been fine, can't complain. What are you doing here? That you were giving shady risk management lectures to young folks in Kamurocho. What do you mean, shady? Anyways, let my students take that over for me. Despite my extensive experience at the battlefield, my time in Kamurocho taught me that I still had some weaknesses. I decided to return to the life of a mercenary and hone my skills. Hone your skills? This from the man I found face down in the street. Hey, what are you doing there anyway? That's all I could do to get to that spot from the airport. I just ran out of resources and energy, that's all. Guess things are tough nowadays, huh? Even for mercenaries. But I managed to make it these past 3 days on the street thanks to my superb survival training. 3 days on the street? You mean you haven't bathed in 3 days? Of course I haven't. And I just been returned from the front line, so actually it's been more like 10 days. That's disgusting. Thought something smelled funny. That was you. Acting like a spoiled baby. There isn't enough water on the battlefield to drink, let alone bathe. There's plenty of water at the airport. Or hotel, for that matter. Hair's looking kind of crusty there. Huh? Actually used to shave your head. On this last trip to the battlefield, I decided to try my hand at aerial combat. Okay, sorry for asking about your hair. And I came up with a new technique. I'd like to teach it to you by way of saying thanks from the meal. Well, there's no need for that. I'm pretty busy, actually. I won't allow retreat. The orders of your senior officer are absolute. It's because I asked about your hair. Alright, fine. Let's see it. That's the spirit. Prepare for battle. Let me just make sure. This is for training purposes, right? I get the feeling that you just want to beat me up. Enough talk. We fight. Daijiro Saigo. Press Y in heat mode to launch an enemy, then follow with a launch strike. Try for a combo by Well, in heat mode, launch your opponent into the air with Y to activate launch strike. Try for a combo attack by rapidly tapping X after launching your... What the fuck is this? Okay, you passed the test. Looking at you reminds me of this one time. I was looping through the air, dodging missiles and the like, when all of a sudden I see the smoking hot bikini babe on the beach. Our eyes met, and she smiled at me. But you were in a fighter plane, right? How could your eyes have met? Never you mind that. The point is, I'm really impressed by your reflexes. Why don't you come with me and make a name for yourself in the Middle East? Not a million years, pal. No? Oh, that's too bad. Well, I better be on my way. Take care of yourself, you hear? Had enough for today. Fine, we'll continue some other time. What? There's more? You think that's all I learned from staring down death several times over the scorching heat of the desert? Of course there's more. Be waiting here for you. Come back whenever you're ready for more training. What? Look, I don't have any... Don't wait here for my sake. Just go home. I, can't go home yet. No way. Not yet. Alright, alright. Don't need to get worked up. Akiyama-kun, I have to stay here. I have my reasons. Hope you can understand and will come to see me now and again. Daigo-san. What do I do? I have no idea what he's talking about. He's pretty adamant about whatever he's feeling, though. Okay, you got it. I'll stop by when I have a chance. Wonderful. In the meantime, I'll be working around the clock in preparation for your next visit. Great. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Oh. Kamiyama. I'm all sorts of turned around. Okay. For whatever reason, that park gets me completely turned around all the time. Hey, Haruka. Do I want to get into this now? No, I don't. I'm gonna go save. Excuse me, excuse me. Oh, fuck. Yo, that was cool. Yeah. It's actually that ability is kind of cool. It's bonkers, but it's kind of cool. All right. What? I just saw on the minimap the sub-story pop up. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. We're gonna... That's gonna be next week. So, for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.